Hello, you're here with me, Davinia D. I'm here with another message for you today. And today's message is about a heart cleansing and unlocking. Okay, so we've got the Sacred Reverence card come out, overarching energy. Okay, so we've got the key there to unlock the heart, and I'm feeling it as heart chakra energy. So I'm feeling a balancing in your heart chakra coming up. Okay, we've got a cleansing in the heart chakra. That's how I'm seeing that card today. And we've also got wishing upon a star. Again, the star around the heart chakra. So this is a deep cleanse for the heart chakra. And it's going to lead you to balancing that heart chakra and unlocking something within that heart chakra, and that is what we're going to find out. So we've got the power of purpose, and again seeing that as the heart chakra, as the heart energy. So I feel like there's a love about to unravel, some kind of love. We're going to find out more about that. We've got the power of purpose. So I feel like it's been your purpose to unlock your heart and allow this light in, to receive this light and this light of love. So to receive that light of love within your heart. But first of all, you had to unblock something. You had to release something, cleanse something out. And that was the key to this heart opening and balancing. So we've got divine matrix. So I'm feeling collective energy kind of being in the way of that. That heart balancing and opening is something to do with the divine matrix. So I'm getting it on the external world. So something in on your external path, but also as a collective energy. So the collective, the world stage, that kind of thing. So I'm hearing the world stage maybe bugging you right now. So everything that's going on outside in the outside world, right, maybe really pressing on you right now. I'm feeling anxiety around it, actually. So it's to do with the world stage. It's to do with the external things that you haven't got power over, no control over. Okay, but this has actually led you to the art opening, to be able to cleanse and receive. And this is a part of your purpose. So I feel like this is a part of your mission for some reason. So again, we will look into that as it goes along. We've got spirit of gratitude. We've got the mind energy there. We've got the crown chakra, and we've got the spirit of gratitude. Okay. So I'm getting in this card. Oh, and we've got the third eye as well. So in this card, what I'm seeing is you may be currently going within, right? You may have been on this, like, looking at the external to the point where it sent you within, like you had to go within. Currently, or that's about to happen, like you're about to be taken in with, because you had it's like that everything else has caused so much stress, worry, anxiety, like pressure, but it's been pressure on the heart chakra. It's been mental, but the mentalness of it all has been pressure on the heart and the heart chakra, and your heart chakra has kind of been not closed, but unbalanced. Let's just call it unbalanced. So that is because of everything that's going on in, like, I'm getting world stage, but it also could be in your external life, like your own path, the people around you, as well, or one or the other, depending on, obviously it'll be different, might be different for different of yous watching the video. So, but that, because it's been such a hard, like a pressure, I'm feeling that it's made you go within. It's kind of made you take all this mental, like this mental pressure, this mental stuff, and take it down within, like through your heart, filter it through the heart to the core, and then because of that, because doing that, that's kind of like a bit of work that you're doing, like self-work. And because of that, you've got letting it go and look, untying that heart there. Right? So your heart can breathe again. Like it can relax. It can trust. What I'm getting, it can trust. Your heart's not been trusting. You've not been trusting in the heart. I feel like you've not been very trusting in the heart because of everything that you've seen outside of you. And that could be from childhood as well, not just recently. That could have been from childhood, everything that you've seen play out as a collective energy from parents, from family, from friends. It's like you've watched and observed everything that's going on around you, and that's put pressure, and it's kind of locked, in a way, it locked the door of your heart. So you haven't been very open in that heart area, very balanced. And now, because you're going within and you're doing that work, like you've kind of learned how to let it go and open up the heart again, so you can trust in the heart, from the heart again. You can trust from the heart now. If you haven't been doing this work already, it is coming. You're about to go into it. Okay, so this is like on the path. We've got ears wide open. So I feel like you've been hearing things. So you've been noticing more since you've... Right, so again, this is because it's for different people. If you're in this now, if you're going into this now, this is like you've started this already. But if you haven't, this will be the part of the journey that's coming, right? Hearing stuff, like hearing collective stuff. So this is energetically. So it's not like you're actually physically hearing, it's an energetic thing. But I feel like you're noticing more because of that. And so you're being able to see things from a different perspective and realise the truth in it, the real truth. Not just what people want you to believe or the systems want you to believe. You found your truth in it and where it's leading you. You found your heart in it because it's like you've been noticing something differently recently. And that's because of something that you've been noticing, but you've been noticing it somehow through what you've been listening to, maybe conversations, maybe the news, maybe videos you've been watching, things you've been reading on social media, like that kind of thing. But it's like sound, it's to do with audio. And that's helped you see things from a different perspective. Because you've been noticing. It's like probably you can read behind the lines, or in between the lines, whatever you call it. You're now reading in between the lines, or you can even see the energy behind it. You can see the truth behind it, right? Now, or you're about to, when you go through this. So you've opened up to more truth. And now you can relax because you realise there's nothing you can do about it. It's out of your control, but it also isn't your problem in a way. Like it doesn't have to define who you are. It doesn't have to define your energy. You don't have to keep in this self-doubt I've just heard. So maybe you've been doubting yourself, but like you don't have to keep in this, under this pressure and under this like shadow. You don't have to keep under this shadow. You've realised that because you're seeing things differently now, and you've been being able to go within has helped you read between the lines and see the energy, what's behind the lines. And through that, it's opening up that heart space so you can receive and trust. Trust what's unfolding, trust everything because you realise that it is just, it is what it is, and it's probably the way that it's supposed to be playing out, or it doesn't concern you, it doesn't define you. You're not going to be kept under this shadow because of it. We've got Call of the Muse. So I'm feeling because of this, you feel lighter in yourself, your energy, your, like you've got a bit of a sparkle now, like a spark in your step. You feel a lot lighter because of this, okay? And we've got great big love. So I'm hearing that you are receiving this divine wisdom. You're receiving divine wisdom. So you may not be aware of it right now, because it may be coming through just energetically. But if you don't see that now, you will. Like you will wake up to that. You will wake up to what you've been receiving from the divine. And again, through the heart. So from the into the chakra, the crown chakra, and down to the heart. It's being poured into your heart. This divine wisdom, this divine light, divine energy, divine love again. So love. That's where the love's coming in. You're opening up to trust. And I think you're trusting spirit more. You're trusting universal things more. You're trusting in God or something like that. And that helps you trust your own path. Helps you trust yourself. Helps you trust others around you. And the way that your life is unfolding. And you're feeling lighter because of that. And that's bringing in this, like, this love energy. Love of all things, I'm hearing. So tender embrace. You're being able to forgive those around you now. You'll be being able to see the truth of others. You can see the truth of others now. And now you can forgive them because you realise it wasn't really their fault. So, you know, depending on the circumstances, obviously, but people might step out of bound or do things, but it's from their own fear. It's from their own trapped identity. It's from their own shadow, basically. And that's what they act upon. And you're seeing that now. So you'll be able to forgive them because you realise if anybody's made you feel a certain way or seem to have done you dirty or anything like that, it wasn't really their fault in the beginning. They've been acting from their own stuff, their own traumas and their own shadows, their own fears, like the depth of their stuff. And that's made them act out, made them do these things because it's self-protection and it's, what's it called? Coping mechanisms. And it's protecting their own, in a funny way, it's protecting their own sanity, if that makes sense. So people don't always do things from a space of trying to harm anyone else or hurt you, or sometimes people are shut down from you. They may not be doing anything like exactly wrong or anything, but they're just shut down. They're just shut down from you. And now you're being able to see the reasons why, the reasons behind that. So you can forgive them and you can now come together in that tender embrace. Obviously being able to still have your boundaries and, you know, set yourself up so you don't get hurt by their actions or words or whatever, because you can, you know, once you get into this space, you can let that go, let it go over your head, let it slide. It doesn't affect you anymore. So we've got the time machine. So what's that about? So you're going through a portal of, I'm not sure of what at the minute. We've got birds of a feather. I just need to lean into these cards a bit. What does this mean, Spirit? It's time. I'm just getting, it's time now to receive. Okay, so I think it's just a confirmation of that it's time now to receive love. Okay, so I'm getting, it's time to receive love from your family, friends, the ones that's aligned to you, because not everybody's going to be aligned to you. Not everybody's aligned. So the ones that's aligned to you, it's time now to receive like love relationships, like aligned relationships. And we've got like let go as well. It's time to let go of all that's been keeping you down. I'm feeling like an heavy energy, so it's all that's been keeping you down and maybe separate from some people or a lot of people. But also this can be bringing in different people that you haven't met yet. This could be bringing in soul family. This could be bringing in not just family experiences. I've just heard experiences that you're going to enjoy together. So whoever's that in your life, you want to do more experiences with other people, family, friends, colleagues, like peers, like all them things. You're not going to be lonely anymore. I feel like for some of you, you're not going to be lonely anymore. But there's going to be more of a connection. That connective line is no longer going to be broken. Okay, so I feel like the connection's been crackly between you with certain people. It's been a little bit, just even like a telephone call when it starts going crackly and you're like, can't really hear you. That's what it's been like. The connection ain't broken anymore. You're going to be aligned. There's going to be harmony. There's going to be understanding. There's going to be respect. There's going to be all the things to make them good, honest, aligned, loving relationships. So this is bringing that in, and it's time now to bring that in. So obviously it's time once you've done this work. Because for some of you, like I said, this may be coming up. So once you've started this, this is the other end of it. Like the other end is this is the what you're going to receive. You're going to receive aligned relationships, and look what you're going to feel. This is your emotions. You're going to be full, fulfilled, great and full. It's going to bring you so much. I just feel so much love. So much love. Love like you've never felt it before. You've never experienced it, actually. You've never experienced this kind of love before and these kinds of relationships before, and they are coming in. From this, they're coming in. And this is a part of that unlocking of the heart chakra and opening and trusting. And you're going to feel so fulfilled through it. We've got a burst of a magic. So this is going to be like a renewal of your energy, renewal of your aura, and your like external body. So your body itself will feel and be renewed with this energy, because it's like life force energy, and it's going to give you a spark of energy, like a spark in your step. So through that, you can like just look like you're more glowing, like your eyes are more glowing, your hairs, you know what I mean, like you're just more glowing, you're more sparkly in yourself, right? So you're like more sparkly in yourself, and your body might change as well. So you may lose weight, for any of you that need to lose weight or something like that. I don't know. But like smoke and mirrors, so you now can see through the smoke and mirrors. You're seeing through all the bullshit that's been put in front of you for the entire of your life. I'm feeling like from childhood, all that bullshit that you've watched play out with people, the conflicts, the stress, the strains, the struggles, the shadow, the depths of people. I feel like you're empathic, so you've been able to kind of as well not just view it but feel it in a way, not knowing that. Some of us that's empathic, we don't understand that we're feeling others' energies, we think it's ours. So you haven't really probably realised that it's others' energy. But now you're seeing through the smoke and mirrors, and you're seeing through the smoke and mirrors of the external world, like the stage, life stage. You're now seeing it as a stage, as a setup. You're now seeing it for what it is. It's all a load of bullshit. complete bullshit. It's all systems, it's all control, it's all manipulation. But what you're now seeing is that people manipulate and control themselves. And through that, they act upon that in an unaligned way in their relationships. You know? So because they're bullshitting themselves and they're trying to manipulate and control themselves, and they don't know, no one knows you're doing, like, you don't know you're doing it to yourself. It's just the way that it is. It's the way that it's a coping mechanism. And it's the way that we have kind of been taught, if you like, through everything that we've seen, everything that's played out, the way it's all been set up very cleverly to make us be in that monkey mind and be in that like trauma, feel like the fear-based stuff, the illusions, I'm hearing politics now, I'm hearing politics. So I don't know if you're like into that kind of thing, conspiracy stuff or anything, and it's not, like that's just what it's called, isn't it? But you're seeing that as truth. Something shaping up out of that though. So maybe that's your purpose, something about the external world, like the external world view, I've just heard. So the external world view, but maybe that's your life purpose for when you get a grip on it and you understand it for what it is in truth, that you may be teaching that, or you may do something with it. You may awaken others to it, something like that. We've got a willing release. And it's funny because we add a wish upon a star, and now we've got the dandelion, so the wishes, right? So something you've wished for from the heart as a child, maybe. Something you've wished for from the heart as a child. And it may be, you know what I'm getting? You don't want anyone to feel pain. You don't want anyone to be in this state. You don't want anyone to be in the state of their shadows. You don't want anyone to be in the state of the control, of the manipulation, of the world stage setup. You want freedom. You want people to be in their glory, in their highest path. You want people to be their true self, to be acknowledged, to be loved, to feel love, and to be able to express their self and wisdom fully as who they are. You don't want people to be in that pain body, especially as much as what we are, how we have to suffer on this world. You want people, you want to maybe want help people release that. And you're now like you've been releasing that in yourself. So now you can see it better. You can do something with that. Like I said, you can teach, you can help people wake up in some way. You can write a book, I don't know, you can do something. There's something you can do. You have a gift to do something now because you've seen it. And it's not to pressure people into seeing people to see things from your eyes, because some people may not be ready to. 3:33 on the clock. Some people may not be ready to. So be careful. Like, do it gently. Don't pressure people. Don't be a know-it-all. Because some people wake up and immediately give it that know-it-all energy. And I'm not saying that's wrong in any way, but people are more likely to defy you or to not want to listen to what you've got to say because of the way that you're making them feel like you're triggering something within themselves. So if you're triggering people, I think I've just been told to stop. So it's something that you have to figure out for yourself, how to express this information or this wisdom. Aligned, right? But a wish. So there's something that you've been wishing for, and maybe from a child. So I want some more cards on this. But where are we going? I'm going to pull these cards. I don't feel like this is going to answer a question. I'm going to pull my Archangel Michael in, I'm drawn to these cards, so there may be a message here. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. So that's that trust again. Trust yourself. Trust the angels. Trust the path unfolding. And we've got be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So expressing yourself authentically, and I feel like that's why I was being told to stop. You need to express yourself authentically from your own vision, from your own truth, from your own perspective. Okay, I've just sort of gone into a trance a little bit there for a minute. My energy's just like gone into a real still space. So it's coming from a place of stillness. This information, this wisdom, this stuff that you carry, that you hold, that you've opened up to, is coming from a place of stillness and that heart energy. That you're gonna have that heart energy behind it. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Right, so is there anything else that they need to know, please, Spirit? Continuation of the message. Anything more about the wish, maybe? Anything else they need to know? Nothing coming out. Basically, nope, there's nothing you need to know. You know everything already. Come on. Oh no, that's too many. I want a couple. Is there anything else? A continuation of this message. Continuation. I'm going to take these two cards, but I don't really feel like there's much more I need to say, to be honest. Trust again, trust your path. So, yeah, there's nothing else I need to say. This is about you trusting your path. This is about you trusting in yourself and in God and in spirit and in like the universe, like universal energies, all that stuff. It's about you trusting how things unfold. It's about you trusting other people's journeys and how that is unfolding for them. You're learning about that now. You're learning about their karmas, like you're learning about how karma works. You're learning about how people's shadow work. You're learning how subconscious or like blah 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 subconscious stuff works, right? You're learning about all that stuff, so you know what drives, like I said, the energy behind it, in between the lines, and the energy behind it. You know that now. You've got that information. That's wisdom. So you can trust your own path. You can trust everything, the external world. You can trust it all now. You've got soul family calling your tribe. So what I was talking about before, you don't have to do it alone. That's what it says. You don't have to do it alone. That's, where's that card? Right here. Look, you don't have to do it alone. You're going to be doing this. You're going to have amazing relationships with family, friends, and like other people coming in, your soul family coming in. You haven't met them yet, but you're going to, and you're going to have an amazing relationships from it, aligned relationships because of it. And that's your gift. It's because of this, because you've opened up your heart, because you've unlocked the door and you've allowed to trust. You've allowed trust in, right? And you've done the work. You've allowed yourself to go in. You've done the work. You've seen. You've allowed yourself to see and hear different perspectives, different point of views, the way that it all kind of works. That now you're going to be gifted aligned relationships. And I'm feeling that maybe that was a part of the wish that you've been wishing for, aligned relationships, better relationships. relationships that mean something like depth, you know, like depth. More like depth in the relationships, not just surface level relationships. Because we even have surface relationships with our parents, our family, our siblings and all that. We are still, because of all that shadow stuff and all that light stuff what we've been talking about, it makes it surface level, doesn't it? So we're on a surface, or we're on the surface, we never really go that deep. Not really. But these relationships are going to be able to go deeper now. And you're going to pull them relationships in. So even if it's not with your family or current friends, you're going to find your soul family, your soul tribe. And that is all I've got for you. Like, we've said it all. So I hope this resonates and does you well. So I'm going to go and I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.